Hey friends, Russ here having more Daisy lever gun fun. And tonight I wanted to show you something that I call a blast from the past. This is a piece that has withstood the test of time. It's an old model, number 30, Model B, 500 shot, variation 6, Plymouth, Michigan. Really sweet looking Survivor. And if you look at the top here, the scroll work on top, and if you can make it out too good, yeah, there it is. The word Daisy is in the really nice looking script that they had, the fancy lettering. And try to get it a little bit better. There it is. Really sweet. It does have some differences from the modern day guns. Now, the modern guns are the ones I like to work on the most because I figure if I do any damage, there's no harm. There's plenty of them around. This little Survivor here, I'm going to be very ginger about whenever I finally do get around to working on it. If you can see, it has a special, odd-looking rear sight spring retainer on here. See the way that fits down there? It's kind of bent over and the sight sits back from the top of the spring retainer. Now, here's the rivet that holds the spring retainer in place, but ahead of it is a screw holding the receiver together. This was back in the time whenever they put a plate over the bottom seam on the rear of the barrel for the compression chamber to hold together inside. This does have bluing on it, but one thing I found interesting is this is the loading hole for the BBs. You can tell this is the muzzle screws out and the shot tube comes out. But look how small that hole is. I figure that's probably less than the 5/16 that we usually see on some of these guns. Really good shape though. It has the front blade sight is welded in place. Amazed that it still has a lot of its bluing. This is the iron type cocking lever, the old style of course, because this gun, as far as I can tell, was made somewhere around 1916. So that makes it older than dirt. Well over 100 years old. The screws are fairly small-headed screws. I don't think any of them have been replaced. Even has the small flat contour screw here. The stock has a little bit wider wrist than it needed, but it's still awful small, and the back of the stock is a low profile. Nice little arc in the back, all wood, and the wood is not beat up. It's in pretty good condition also. Well, a number 30 Model B. You're not going to find too many of these around, and I think I was lucky to get my hands on one, tell you the truth. Someday I'm going to have to rip this down and see what's going on inside of it. But it does cock. It does shoot, but I don't want to use the wrong ammo. I'm pretty sure it's going to take a lead BB to be effective in here. And I haven't tried to pull the shot tube out of it because it's a little tight. And I want to be careful whenever I pull that out so we don't do any damage. Okay, folks, there you have it. If you have any of these old guns and you have any experience with them, hey, feel free to drop us a line. Let me know. How about a thumbs up on the video, and stay safe. We will be talking to you soon.